So how was the drive over?
It was good.
Good.
Didn't take as long as I thought it would.
Good. Let me just pull this up. Here we are. Enjoying these hot, hot days.
No, I wish I'd go
They have been
away.
getting brutal.
Well, I'd
Sure
much
glad
rather
we-
have hot than cold. So
Yeah,
if
that's
I had to
true.
pick.
Just a struggle to keep things cool on the cool side. All right, so it looks like we're live. Welcome back to another WCN Live here at the Wilson County News. My name is Kristen Weaver, Director of Operations, and today I have...
Nicki Stohr,
Welcome again.
thank you for letting me come back.
So excited to learn all about this. You guys want to share this video, post a comment, and you really want to take part in today's conversation because I think it's going to be really interesting to learn about this special event that the Friends of the Library have coming up. But first, let me thank our sponsor, Professionals in Dentistry, the top-rated dentist in China Grove, San Antonio, where you can smile brighter at Professionals in Dentistry. Thank you so much for your sponsorship of WCN Live. They are tagged in the description of this video. We hope you visit them, check them out. And also I have tagged the Wilson County Public Libraries.
Thank
so
you.
I hope that helps in our video today. Just a little housekeeping and remind all you guys who do join us that if you post a comment, you will be entered while we're live. You'll be entered into our drawing next week. So we will have a prize for that. Don't think we've decided on what that prize is yet, so I guess that'll be a surprise. But be sure to comment today. And that's how it works. You can just, share a thumbs up, say hello. You can ask us a question, which we'd love to see, and we'll try to answer those as best we can as we go along. So, all right, well, let's get the conversation going. And real quick here. And good morning, Heather. Glad you could join us. Thank you so much. Share this video. Let's get people watching. All right, so let's start with our introductions. And Nicki, tell us a little about yourself.
So I am the library director for all the libraries in Wilson County. We have 3 public libraries, and I also kind of help out with the archives. The Wilson County Historical Commission's the archive section. So we're all over except in Poth. I don't have one in Poth, but we'll work on it.
Okay. Well, with that in mind, give us the rundown. Our library has grown so much over the years, and tell us your locations for all the libraries where everyone can have access to your wonderful services.
So our main library is here in Floresville. We're on 4th Street, at the corner of 4th Street and Railroad. That's the largest. We have about 11,000 square feet of public access. Then the next one to join us was Stockdale.
Great.
And then after that, in about 2016 or so, we started opening one in Lavernia, at the old Lavernia News office.
Wonderful. Yeah, that one's on Chihuahua Street. So, just right off the beaten path downtown. And then Stockdale's is
On Main
also
Street.
Main Street.
Mhm.
So really
Yeah.
ideal locations.
Right.
You're just in the heart of all the communities. That's wonderful.
And the neat thing is we all share our inventory. So
Yeah.
if you're in Floresville shopping, but you got your books from Stockdale or Lavernia, you can still return them to Floresville, and we'll get them back to where they belong.
Okay. Yeah, it is a really great system. The way that you have it, I have used your library's services, and you make it so easy to be able to find and get your hands on the books that you're needing. You can just see how well that all works. But website and everything, it's really great. Let me share this post real quick from the library.
One of the neat things about us is that the way the original library's charter was written, we need to honor all Texas residents. So to get a library card with us, you just have to prove you live in the state of Texas.
Excellent.
So a piece of mail,
Okay.
your insurance card, and then we need an additional government issued ID card.
It's fantastic.
For free of charge.
Really great. And tell us about the archives that you mentioned helping with that. That's located here downtown.
It's downtown next to the Jailhouse Museum. What it is we're kind of gearing to the families and the people who live in Wilson County. If you have an artifact that you want to donate to them, for example, Mr. Forrest's family recently, a few years ago, gave us a box of photos that he had printed in the Chronicle Journal when he was operating that. So we're trying to get them digitized, we're trying to get the message out. And then any of the counties that surround and touch Wilson County will take items from there as well, because our space is so limited. We would prefer to do just those in Wilson County. But there's a lot of biographical information.
I've had to use that as well.
Yes, ma'am.
It's been great. What a resource. I just realized I kind of skipped a beat here, and I need you to draw me a winner from last week.
Oh, okay.
So let's get
I
us
can
a
do
winner
that.
going before we move on. This comment winner person, they're going to win a merch bag from Kickin' for a Cure, which was held last weekend. So pretty cool stuff in there. You're going to love it, Derek Godlitz.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, Derek's been joining us pretty much every week. I don't see him here yet, but I will be letting you know, Derek, that you win the merch bag, and we'll get your hands on it soon from Kickin' for a Cure. So great. Yeah, reminding you folks, thanks for joining, and hello to you, Karen, and also Sharon. We are going to be we're talking about the Friends of the Library event that's coming up. But first, Nicki, we had you back in May, and you were telling us about a wonderful event that you were putting on then. It turned out to be amazing, the Mini Book Festival.
Yes.
Give us a report on that.
Well, when I started planning and visiting other libraries that did book festivals, I was thinking we would be good to have 10 authors. I was floored when over 80 from around the state applied, and to do that you had to apply with us. They had to submit a printed version of their book. And I had a review committee that read through the book saying, this one has some issues, this is great. So out of the 80, we picked 40. We could find room for 40 in the public library and out on the sidewalk that faces the library's garden. So it was for 1.5 days.
Okay.
We had over close to 500 people attend, which is good for us because we're a small library.
Yeah.
And then I started hearing how San Antonio's their book festival, they were looking to get 60 authors. And also the Library of Congress is looking to get 60 authors to attend. So our next goal is 60.
Wonderful.
I'm setting that bar really high.
I'm sure you're going to meet it.
We'll see how it goes. I get nervous every time you start talking about it because it's such a big thing.
Yeah.
It will still be the same weekend, the last full weekend in May. We'll do it on a Friday. We'll do it on a Saturday. In fact, tomorrow night at 5:30 at the library is the Friends of the Library's monthly meeting, where I'm going to ask them to officially take over the funding and sponsorship. I did, the public library did this one, the first one, to see what was involved, and now I'm ready to let the Friends of the Library hand it over to them.
Great. Wow, good morning to you, Jenna D., and also Veronica. Nice to hear from you again. We saw you last night. Well, with that in mind, if I could get you to explain to us, sorry about our page there. Okay. Tell me the Friends of the Library. Let's talk about that a little bit.
Okay.
You've got your public libraries, you have all that going on, but the Friends of the Library, explain the branch, what they serve.
The Friends of the Library is a 501c3 nonprofit organization, and their main goal is to raise money and fund literacy programs for all of Wilson County. For example, we just were coming off of the summer reading program. They raised enough money to do 100% sponsorship.
Fantastic.
So that's what they're doing.
Awesome.
We're going to have the meeting to discuss new projects we want to try and new things we want to do tomorrow night.
Great. And so, anyone interested then, they can join the organization, come to the meeting, and learn more about it. Right?
I would suggest you come one time to see if you're fit, because you may not want to do the things that we do. But after that, it's $25 for a year to be a member, or $125 to be a lifetime member.
Do you have like officers and a board and all that?
We sure do.
501c3, you're all there. Okay, great. Well, I guess it's time to talk about our big event coming up. So you're going to have to teach me and explain to me all that is involved, as well as everyone else here. You have a murder mystery fundraiser. Tell me about that.
Yes. So it started at the beginning. This past summer, the Stockdale Library hosted breakout rooms every week, and they were so popular that we thought we could do tabletop murder mysteries. So the Friends of the Library has purchased 10 different games, so you can pick your character, you can pick your game. It's tabletop, so it's like a board game where it's scripted. There's 3 parts to it, and then at the end of each round, you can get up, you can walk away. We provide pencil and paper so you can take notes on who you think did it. And then at the end, you find out, like Clue, who did it.
Cool. That is very, I get it. That's
but they're all different. They're all different.
Yeah.
We have Who Murdered Humpty Dumpty? Because you know he was pushed.
Yeah.
He didn't just fall, he was pushed. We have one on gangsters, and that's the only set that the inspector or the guiding person will tell you can either solve who the real murderer is, or you can agree to frame somebody.
Okay.
But everything else we have, trying to think, we have Marilyn Monroe, so there's like blood on the silver screen, and some of their names are just out there. It's a British company that we bought the rights to download these games from. That my favorite character, I don't even remember which game she's in because there's so many. She's Lady Blah Blah. So they're all
cute.
Different. They're all unique.
Sounds fun.
It
sounds
just
fun.
depends on what you want to be.
Okay. When is it and where?
It will be at the Wilson County Expo Center.
Okay.
It's Saturday, August 2nd from 1 to 5. The doors will open at 12, so that way we have your scripts. We have little packets for you to get used to your character. We ask that you don't stray too far off the script, but you can ad-lib, and it will tell you, if you're upper class, lower class, that kind of, what you can do with your voice.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, cool. Very cool.
The Friends of the Library was providing like a light lunch, so anytime you want to get up and get something to munch on, you can get something to drink.
Yeah.
Help you think a little bit about who it might be.
Yeah.
The game should only take about 2 to 3 hours.
Okay.
Shouldn't take you all day. It's
Sounds
$25 for a donation for a chair in advance, but if you show up at the door, they're going to ask $35.
Okay, so get them in now.
You
You
bet.
got to plan for this. Yeah. And you make it easy to do that as well. Go to the website.
If you go to the library's website, which is wilsoncountylibrary.org, if you find the Friends tab, then they list all 10 games, and that will take you to Eventbrite, which you can pay with a credit card or debit card, or you can always just come by the library and we'll help you out if you want cash or
and
check.
do it in person as well.
Yeah.
That's nice. I know a lot of people like to do it that way.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay.
We try to make it as easy as possible.
Yeah, sounds like it. So you said how many games that you choose from? 10 different ones.
games.
Okay. And you can still come at the door. That's
Yes,
impressive.
you can still come at the door.
All the planning that you need to do, but that sounds really great. Okay, so next, what do you have in store for events, the library? What do you want to talk about there?
So for the Friends of the Library, after the 2nd, which is another fundraiser, we have one coming up on the 3rd, which will be Bunko based.
Oh,
I've never played Bunko, but I'm learning.
Mhm.
So that one they have scheduled to
can see
take place
that.
at the library September 13th. And I'm sorry I didn't write down the times. Don't hurt
Okay.
me.
No
So-
worries there. But Bunko, yeah, I think you're gonna get an audience with that as well.
I hope
That
so.
sounds
I
great.
think the Friends have asked me to try to place 20 tables
Okay.
in the
Ooh.
library to play Bunko.
Well, that's a
And
pretty
there's,
big.
4 people at a table, so we're looking at 80
Okay.
people on a Saturday afternoon.
Oh my gosh, that is going to be so cute. That one sounds great.
Yeah.
Cool. I see some other notes there. You have future
but you
things
don't
as
want to
well.
know those.
We don't want those?
You don't want to know those.
Okay. But, well, you guys just keep us so busy. You have so many great ideas and lots of neat ways to engage in the community and very family oriented. So, really cool stuff.
The next big reading adventure, if I
Mhm.
can talk about the library
Yeah.
itself, is next summer we're supposed to do, the national theme is dinosaurs.
Hmm.
So I'm thinking and I haven't asked my staff this yet, so this is hot off the presses. There is a special month in the year called Dinovember,
Oh,
which
cute.
is November,
Mm-hmm.
that I think we're going to try to do a dinosaur takeover for the 30 days of November.
Wow.
We're going to see if the dinosaurs can,
Mm-hmm.
if we can hold them off, but I'm
Mhm.
sure they'll take over the
Oh
library.
boy. It sounds exciting.
Oh,
Something
kids
that
seem to
they
love
will love that.
dinosaurs.
They will love that. Absolutely. Very neat. Okay. Is there anything you still in your notes there that you'd like to bring up as we're kind of
I
coming
think
to the conclusion?
that's all that I have. I'm sorry.
No,
It's
no.
kind of short today.
Well, so important that you grab this date and put it on your calendar and go check it out to participate in the Teatime Murder with
Mhm.
Friends of the Library, which is set for Saturday, August 2nd from 1 to 5. Doors open at noon. I made my notes.
Yeah.
At the Wilson County Expo Center, so that's the
Yes.
old show barn on 97 here in Floresville. And nice to know you'll be serving a light lunch, a couple of
And
hours
it
of
is
time.
family oriented. So the
Mhm.
games that we picked, I think there's one that's on the mature level, but
Okay.
everything else is set for an E rating,
Great.
which is 9 and up.
Okay.
So it can be a whole family adventure.
Family adventure, very cool. And you can even show up at the door
Correct.
if you don't, if you can't make that commitment now, but go to the library's website, wilsoncountylibrary.org.
Hmm.
And it's pretty easy to find, and there's a link there to, register,
Correct.
purchase get to the Eventbrite location where you can do all that. Sounds amazing, and I know that it's going very well, and and things are just really looking.
Every
Looking
day I
to be
come in,
up.
somebody else has picked another table or picked another game.
That's
So
great.
my
Okay.
goal is to get those tables filled.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you all for your comments and for watching today. And be sure to share this video. And good morning to you, Dawn. She says that her group is wearing costumes for the
Oh.
mystery. That sounds fun. And it sounds like something like, get your friends together. You want to
Yes.
go in and get this table to participate and, make it even if, like you said, a family event, a great
Exactly.
game night, game day for them and stuff like that. So, I can really see that
It's going to be fun.
setting well with people. So, looking forward to then hearing all the good words about that from you, Nikki, and see how it goes. Can't wait to see. I know we're going to have pictures because I know our own Nanette Kilby-Smith will be there.
Yes.
So, I know she'll get some pictures for us.
Awesome.
That's great. Thanks so much for joining us today. Again, thank you for your time and setting it aside to come and talk to us about this. We're always love to hear what you're doing and up to because it's always creative.
Never know. Can't sit still.
You never know. Yes, she's got her hands in so many things. Remember, the library's website is wilsoncountylibrary.org. They're also tagged in the description of this video. And with that, I'll conclude the conversation and thank our sponsor, Professionals in Dentistry, the top-rated dentist in China Grove, San Antonio, where you can smile brighter at Professionals in Dentistry. Thank you for your sponsorship of WCN Live. They are also tagged in the description of this video. And if anything, we'll see you later and hope you join us again next Wednesday when we'll be here at 10 o'clock. So see you then. Bye.